I think before we actually start the demonstration of the light, it's important to note that there are actually two switches. You have this top switch here, you have a tail switch. So the tail switch actually turns the light on and off. That is your power button, essentially. Okay. Then you've got this top switch, and that is basically your brightness. If you press and hold it, you have a strobe light. Press and hold it again. Then you have an SOS. Flipping that back will bring it back to the exact brightness that you had before. Turn off the light. Tail switch. Alright, so here we are inside Shiloh Cave. It is in Bedford, Indiana. It's one of the nicest caves in Indiana. One of my favorites, and we are inside the Black Damp Passage, and in this video we are going to show the OrcaTorch T20 Pro in action. Alright, so our first beam that we're looking at here is low beam. Low beam is 4 lumens, and its runtime is 470 hours, as you can see here. It's a dim light, however you can actually see with it. It's a bit more than candle power. And it's more of a spotlight, as I stated before. This light is more of a spotlight than a floodlight, but it's adequate for caving. This is the medium beam. We are at 60 lumens now, and its runtime is 35 hours. As you can see, this is much better than what the low is. And here is high beam. High beam is 380 lumens. Its runtime is 5 hours and 10 minutes, and it's very good lighting here. This is really good lighting. Now we're going to bump it up to turbo. Turbo beam is 1000 lumens. Its runtime is 2 hours and 30 minutes, so that's really good. And at this point, the flashlight can get very, very, very hot, so it does have thermal protection to protect it from overheating. So in turbo, even though its runtime is 1 hour and 35 minutes, after about 5 or 10 minutes, the flashlight will kick down the lumen output to conserve battery and to help protect the circuitry from overheating. One nice thing about this flashlight is, however, you can dunk it into water, especially in cave water, which is 54 degrees, and it will actually cool it down. So my conclusion for this review of the OrcaTorch T20 Pro tactical light, I've used it in this cave. It was in the cave with me for a little over 3 hours, and we were in some pretty deep water at the beginning and the end of the cave, and it survived. It was in my pocket, and even with that open charge port, this light still works perfectly. There's no water leakage or anything like that. It's still in really, really good shape. And it really helped out in the cave for some lighting and things of that nature. So overall, it's a good overall flashlight. I wouldn't use it as a main source of light in a cave because it is more of a spotlight than it is a floodlight or an area light. So in a pinch, this light comes in handy. It's always good to have a really good light in your arsenal. So this light stays with me everywhere I go from now on.